Hi guys, and welcome to the Endurance channel. It's just me, and today I'm here on my own, I'm afraid, but we're going to go through some mobility routines or some activation routines, whatever you want to brand it as. But these are the perfect things to be doing before you go out for a run. So perhaps you've got a spare couple of minutes before heading out onto the road, you want to get your body ready, you want to get your body fired up. These also work well as a standalone routine that you can just do just to get a little bit of movement into your body. Maybe you've been sat at the office for a bit too long, you're feeling a little bit stiff. These will be the exercises to help loosen you up a little bit for the rest of your day. So let's get to it. So we're going to start from the floor. So you can grab a mat or you can just do it on the floor as I'm going to do. So these are great to do really because we obviously don't want to just step out the door and go straight into a sprint at the start of our run, so it's a nice way to sort of limber yourself up. Good way to sort of prevent injuries as well. So we're just going to start by lying down on the ground, and all we're going to do to begin with is lift up both your knees. We're just going to rotate over to each side. You can use your elbow for a bit of balance, but we're looking for a little bit of twist through our lower spine. You might feel things sort of clicking as we go round, that's okay. We're just loosening up those joints. Hands can go up wide if you feel you need a bit more stability. We're just going to aim for 2 on each side. Just roll over, feel that stretch through the body, up and over. Excellent. Once you've done both legs, we're then going to switch out to roll one leg. So again, we're just going to pull one leg over. Again, you can add a little bit of resistance onto that knee, try and put it a little bit closer to the floor. If you're not quite at the ground, don't worry. We're not looking to touch knees to the floor. As you can see, as my knee goes down, my hand comes up here, so I'm quite tight through this area. We're just going to hold this one for a little bit longer. Just twist over onto the other side. We're not looking for a specific amount of time on these ones. We're literally just looking to hold the exercise till it feels good. You should feel things start to ease a little bit during those. Good, and then we'll come up. We're going to go straight into a cat-cow, so this one's great for our lower back again. So we're going to be on all fours, knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders, and we're literally looking to put as much bend in our spine in one direction, so head comes up as we sink our belly towards the floor, and then change, back goes up, and then chin comes down to chest. And again, we're just trying to get as much movement through our spine as possible. And again, 5 or 6 movements in each direction is all we're looking for in this one. Again, feels good. You can put a little bit of a twist into it as well. Give the bum a little wiggle, why not? And again, you may feel things creaking and clicking as they start to wake up. That's totally fine. Good. Once you've done about 5 or 6 of those, we're then going to come into child's pose. So again, from that position there, from our hands in each position, all we're going to do is sink our bums down towards our heels. Drop the head in between your arms. You should really start to feel that stretch around your lats, so all the way down the side of the body, into the shoulders. Really good one for swimmers, this one, because we're actually starting to get a good bit of length through our lats and upper back. Start with those shoulders mobilising. You can rock from side to side, just to put a little bit more for each arm. We're not looking for pain, we're not trying to stretch until it hurts. We're just looking to just try and give a little bit more length, just gently stretching out the muscles on the side. And again, roughly 15-20 seconds on this one is absolutely fine. That's perfect. And we'll come up, and then we're into downward dog. So we're going to come up onto your toes, hands about shoulder width apart, and then we're trying to sink all the way down into our heels. It doesn't have to be perfect, this one. It's as much as you're able to go to, so you're up to your own kind of flexibility. You might not have the perfectly straightest back, you might not have the straightest legs, but that's absolutely fine. And actually from that position, we can then just start to walk it out. So we're just getting a bit more length through the calves, through the hamstrings, through the lower back. Hold one side before you switch. Just looking to get a little bit more movement through those calves, Achilles, hamstrings. Just make sure we're trying to keep those elbows locked out, head down, all the way through this one. Cool. From there we're going to step through, so pick up one leg, swing it as far forward as you can, So we end up in this kind of runner's lunge position. Foot's going to be on the outside of your hands, that's fine. And then we're going to go into the world's greatest stretch. I don't know why it's called the world's greatest stretch, but it is. We're just going to rotate round, hand goes up to the sky. As we come down, we're going to try and aim that elbow down as low as we can. So if you're super flexible, you might hit the floor. If you're not too flexible, you might come to mid-shin. If we can, we're going to try and push it a little bit deeper. And then rotate again, look up to the sky, down, hit that elbow as low as you can. We're literally looking for about 3 to 5 of these rotations. Again, we're not looking for it to feel painful, just looking for a nice gentle stretch. And once we've done around that 3 to 5, put the hand back down, hands shoulder width apart, push that leg back, and we'll do exactly the same on the other side. So again, that world's greatest stretch. Rotate round, drop the elbow, low as you can, rotate round. So get a nice, good bit of rotation through that spine as well. Really stretching out through the hamstrings. So again, roughly 3 to 5, somewhere around that kind of number. Awesome. And then come back to that starting position. Lie down on the floor. Slowly lower yourself down to that press up position, and all we're going to do now is just lift up through the spine, just with that nice stretch through the abdominals, that head up. And again, this one's just a hold. And if you want to, you can give things a little bit of wiggle, rotate through the shoulders, and a little bit twist the spine. It's important not to exaggerate this one too much. Be really careful when it comes to our lower backs. Again, roughly sort of 15-20 seconds there. Come up. Standing next, so a little bit more dynamic before we head out for that run. Grab yourself face on the wall. What we're going to do is start with our forward and back leg swings. So this one starts small, and we're looking for, again, maybe 15-20 seconds of these ones. And as those legs start to mobilise, we can take that movement a bit further and further. If you're uber flexible, be careful you don't knee yourself in the chin. Once we've done that forward and back on that side, just stop, change legs, exactly the same on the other. Again, just make sure you start small and then work your way into it. Good, and then the next one we're going to face the wall. So we're going to go in and out of thigh now for this one. So again, similar kind of thing again, start small, especially if you've got any sort of tightness in and around the inner thigh. And again, once you've warmed up into it, just take it a bit further, a bit further. Excellent, and we'll change legs there. Make sure you don't kick a wall. So, we're going to finish off with our squats. So we're going to come down as deep as you can. So feet about shoulder width apart, toes very slightly pointing out, whatever feels comfortable for you. We're going to come down as deep as you can into that squat position. Try and get those elbows just inside the knees. We're just going to rock very gently from side to side. What we're going to try and do with this one is it's not just about flexibility through the squat, it's actually about trying to roll the ankles and get those ankles moving, really stretch out through the calves and Achilles. Make sure everything sort of around the feet. Get ready for that run. So you might not be running on the perfectly smooth tarmac roads. You might be on the trails perhaps. Just want to make sure that those ankles are ready for anything. Once we've done that one, we'll come up and let's get ready to run. Hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a quick save or give it a quick like. Make sure you've got it there, easy access, ready for your next run. And then stay tuned for our other videos where we've got plenty of strength and conditioning, stretches, lots of stuff specific for triathletes and endurance athletes. See you soon.